Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Burglar, and I am back here with Petronella Turner, and we started out with an auspicious omen because I managed to get a Tome of Agility bundle out of a Hobbit present. That's good. Tome of Agility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I suddenly feel more agile. I'm ready for anything Moria can throw at me. It also appears that I have tomes of 6, 7, and 8 in my shared vault, so as soon as I get to the 21st hall, I'll be probably grabbing them, and that should be a really nice boost to my agility here. But we're not here to talk about Hobbit presents, we're here to speak with Bosie.
I have need of your great skill.
Welcome, Petronella, to the Chamber of Crossroads. This shall be my command center for a time as we establish our presence here in Moria. We will busy ourselves with making ready to restore the mines and cities beneath the mountains. I will never forget the great deeds you done on our behalf of the garrison, and I eagerly await tales of your future achievements. I am ever at your service, and may your feet lead you well into the darkness of Khazad-dûm and beyond. All right.
We must be cautious. Dwarves have not lived here for long years.
We have established a presence within Moria, Petronella, and we'll stage further excursions into the depths from this room, the Chamber of Crossroads. This once served as a guard room for watching the 3 passages just to the south, but has been empty for many long years. Many creatures have thrived in the darkness during the long absence of the dwarves, especially the greybeak, fierce and loathsome insects spawned from the deep. Seek out these varieties of greybeak in the western levels, to the south and west of the chamber, and eliminate them. This will be the first small step in reclaiming the great delving for my people. There is much to be done before the true progress is to be made. I think that if this were done today and we had the ability to phase in and out during the Moria stage, they could have had Bosie give you this quest. Well, I was thinking maybe giving it to you where you're sent out for all those great big quests. That would actually fit in a lot better, so you'd have to change the text to say he's on his way to his command post, rather than this is his command post, but a little tweaking here and there. Hello there! I found this armor.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
An ornate chest piece, you say? Surrounded by bats? That's interesting.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
I'll think on this for a moment, when you get back to me. Yeah, I know he immediately sent you on a quest, but I figure we could save this for when we're actually questing in this area, because I currently have XP turned off due to the level of quests in the Dolphin View. What I'm going to do right now is just to take care of some greybeak, and I expect to find them out in this direction. And speaking of greybeak, I should be able to handle these guys by now. I took care of quite a number of them earlier in an episode or 2 ago, right? Let's see if I can remember how this works. All these crazy gambles and all. That's, oh, ooh, there's another one. How convenient. It's nice when they are nice and polite and come in bunches rather than having to search for all of them. But right now, they're going down well enough, and that means I don't have to go around hunting those big spitters and the queens and stuff like that, which are a real pain to fight. But these guys, no trouble at all. Just whack 'em. Yeah, they can be a little tough on the shell, but outside of that, a lot easier than dealing with spitters. I'm back from squishing bugs.
You have done well, friend.
You continue to impress me with your inextinguishable fervor towards our cause.
Records and histories of Moria will aid us, if you can find them.
The Gredbig were a dreadful hazard, and despite your efforts, they will undoubtedly return in time. But we cannot spend overlong dealing with this minor threat. To wholly wipe out would involve resources beyond what I can provide. We must turn now to other matters, and defend ourselves from the returning Gredbig whenever we must. What I truly desire above all else is a chance to look at records and histories from the old days. Who knows what secrets lie untold beneath the dust, pages, tablets, and tomes to be found throughout the caverns of Moria? There should be storehouses located within the great delvings of Moria, and they are thus named the Chamber of Knowledge, the Chamber of Wisdom, and the Chamber of Deep Thought. Find these storehouses within the great delving, and search them for all records of the old days, returning to me when you have found something from each area. This is another one which could have just as easily been given from either Dolphin View or that camp near the Gredbig. Yeah, Dolphin View might have been a good place for his operations to originally have been, then he could have moved outwards. But when the Moria Epic was first done, they did not have the ability to easily move people all around the map. Here we are at the Chamber of Knowledge in this old strongbox. You find some withering pages within the strongbox. The script is still legible. Alright, I suppose that's good. Blacksmith Ongli demonstrated his plans for a new weapon today. Such a plan would have been had anyone else laughed out of the court. But he has the trust of Durin, and any demands he makes are greeted with affection and all the resources he might desire. Had I such patronage, I too might create works of such beauty and weapons of such might. The latest child of his largesse, an axe made entirely of mithril, so light it might be wielded one-handed even by a child of 50, and so sharp that it might cut through all things with a single sweep. Ziegelberg it will be called, and it is the will of Durin that a special group of forges shall be built solely for its making. Even more insult. Ongli has always coveted his privacy, and the door to these forges will be hidden, only opened through some trick. The trick will be recorded in Katub Zahar. But that does me little good. I will not be given access to these forges, and my labors will continue to pale in comparison of those with Ongli. A curse upon the head of Ongli and his secret forge, and the mithril axe he will make there. May his works come to nothing, and his name never be remembered. Hrothi. Very well, so that is that. Now, of course, that's important because that's going to be our main plot for just about the entirety of Volume 2. Well then, let's skirt around the goblins that we fought earlier, at least the ones that are still alive, and head to the next chamber. Now, on the other side of Dolphin View, let's head up here, which I believe is where our second chamber is located. Yes, here it is. The Chamber of Wisdom, I believe. Yep. Let's see what we have here. A broken tablet. It is still can be discerned. Alright. Anything useful here? Probably not. Iron delved in Narheleb and head out the copper and tin delivered to Narhe. Quantities unacceptable. Halted shipments until order to resume Mithril in yeah, so we've got all this thing broken in the ends of the senses. But it's of course about stuff that's really who cares. Now the third one, the Chamber of Deep Thought, is where we fought that spider way at the beginning, so therefore I shall head back to the Dolphin View and take a goat back to the threshold. And we're back in the Chamber of Deep Thought. And hopefully we won't run into another spider. Weather tome within the strong box. Some of the text can still be deciphered. Anything interesting here? Probably not. 4 bushels of grain. Purchased tokens of iron. Blades made for the use of Frothri, the insulted, paid for with gold. 1 blade given to Hringer II for his use into gratitude. Mail shirt accepted for repair, waiting for new links from Burglar. Alright, there you go. Just repairs and all that fun stuff. So 2 of them, ho hum, but this whole thing that unlocks the plot for the entire volume was uncovered, and I think that would be considered somewhat significant. To avoid forgetting about those tomes, I stopped by a vault, brought out the tomes so I'll be able to use them. But before I do that, I also picked up some keys so I can use this strong box, see what's in there. We've got a superb earring of the bear. Will, fate, honesty. That sounds like something that is going to go in my vault and maybe someday help a lore master. A superb necklace of the heart. Might, agility, valor +3. Actually, it does have more agility than my current one. What does valor do? And do I have it equipped? Because that's the real... Oh, Hobbit Stealth. I was wondering, okay, why did I have something not equipped there? Yeah, Hobbit Stealth isn't exactly the most useful thing for a burglar. Now, let's see what we have here. Valor. Where is Valor? Patience. Innocence. Loyalty. Oh. That's compassion. Zeal. We gotta get near Valor here somewhere. Oh, Valor is equipped. Ooh. So now I'm at Valor 4. Well then, if it's an equipped one, then yeah, that is. Maximum morale, non-combat. Well, okay, it just adds a bit of morale and might. So I don't know what. I must have had that one equipped because I didn't have too much in the way of virtues at the time I was doing that, because that doesn't exactly seem like the most useful one for a burglar. But innocence versus zeal. Well, I'll have to look through that at some point, see if there are any better ones in there. But for now, I am equipping that, and I might as well now. So now that gives me 8, though. This is the most tomes I've ever had on a character. So that's good. Now let's speak with Bosie here and see what he has for us.
None of this seems useful, friend. Except... Oh, now wait a moment!
What? You might have something here after all. What? I wonder. Oh, symbol of knowledge? Symbol of deep thought? Ooh, some nice mitigations in there. And... ooh, symbol of wisdom. Nice in... let's guess take the... ooh, I probably could use some physical... where are my mitigations like currently? It'll double my tactical mitigation.
This record tells of a mighty axe, Ziegelberg, forged at the heart of fire.
Alright, let's then look at... these pages mention a... yes. This axe is made entirely of mithril, light enough to be wielded one-handed, but strong enough to fell any foe or rend any armor with a single sweep. Ziegelberg it was called, and it appears to have been forged in Durin's time by one called Ongli. I have not heard of Ongli before. How can it be that so skilled would have been remembered in legend? Yeah, why is that? There is more to be learned on these pages. Could it be that Ziegelberg might yet be found? My son Bori has been racked by grief ever since Broin has slain before the doors of Durin. Bring him these pages and tell him of Ziegelberg. It would do him well to have other thoughts upon which to brood. Go up to the stairs to the eastern side of the chamber, and through the door in the chamber of command. My son Bori is there, and Burglar also. Alright, let's find out what he thinks about Ziegelberg. Bori, look what I found.
Bruin would have loved to have seen this place.
Alas, but Broin is not here, Petronella. This is just the sort of adventure he would have relished. Still, I may be able to help you, though my heart is not in it. It seems that the dwarf who sought the forge Ziegelberg relished his privacy, and by the grace of Durin he was given a secret forge at which to work. These pages do not reveal the location of the forge, but they do mention a trick of some sort that would be opening the door. The nature of this trick is lost, but these pages indicated that it was recorded in Katub Zahar, the word hoard of Durin. Katub Zahar was once supposed to be on the eastern side of the Great Delving, somewhere north of the great statue of Durin. I am sorry, but there is little else in which I could guide you. Find the location and return to me, and perhaps I can unravel some more of this mystery. Alright. And since I have to go there anyway for the Bingo Boffin quest for Kettle, and I also have securing the library. So I have 3 quests that are asking me to go to Katub Zahar. I wonder where I should go. We're back at the bridge where we threw the levers to no real avail, and to where the journal was found. So this time we want to head out this way, and there it is, the mysterious, unknown Katub Zahar, where no one has found it. No one else needs to find it. It's a complete mystery to everyone else but me, and ignore the hunter that you just saw there. Now, where were we? Fallen plaque. Katub Zahar. See what I mean? Ignore the hunter. Well then, I've been told to first report to Bori, then to do whatever I need to do there. Personally, I think that in today's methods of making quests, they would have streamlined it to directly go into there. And there is, unfortunately, Not the case. Now, I guess I could have gone in there taking care of the other two quests first, but I'll go back to Bori and take care of the other two quests after I've spoken to Bori. Oh, really? That's the first time I summoned a goat? You gotta be kidding. New deed goat herder? Mount a prized, nimble, red-horned goat. That requires me to get some rep with the dwarves. I think that requires me to get ally with the dwarves to get one of those. Mount a treasure-laden goat. Well, that's never going to happen. A nimble black goat. Right, that's never going to happen. A wild mountain goat. Can't remember where to get one. Prize thorns goat. That requires me to do sun here. Prized ale. No way! Very well. Let's go and turn in this quest. I have returned from Khatub Zahar, and yeah, I found the sign for it, but you told me to come back right away, so I didn't actually do anything in there since you didn't tell me what to do.
I think you have found the answer, friend.
Oh, really? Yes, I am deeply impressed. You're impressed that I came back immediately without doing anything on my own initiative? It is a shame that your report tells of a great infestation of deep claws and cave claws. I hope the beasts have not ruined the many records and histories in that place. It seems that only the great craftsman who may have forged Ziegelberg was very protective of his privacy. Durin granted him a secret forge at which to work, Nar-Heleb, the Heart of Fire. The way to Nar-Heleb was locked by means of some trick known only to the trusted few. These pages do not mention the location of Nar-Heleb, but they do say that the trick to opening the way was kept in Khatub Zahar. Now that you have found the word hoard of Durin, you can search for this trick. Alright, and what is this trick?
We must find the Heart of Fire and the means to access it.
If we can find both the location of the Heart of Fire and the secret opening of the doors, it could be that Ziegelberg will return to us from the darkness. I will ask the other dwarves of our expedition if they have come across any sign of Nar-Heleb. Perhaps someone has encountered some clue, though I'm not hopeful on that. You must return to Khatub Zahar, the word hoard of Durin, and search for the secret of opening the door. The deep claws you have found will not make it easy, but you are strong enough to deal with them, or at least agile enough. Khatub Zahar is on the eastern side of the Great Delving, north of the large statue of Durin. Yes, I just told you where it's at, so of course I know where it's located. Dwarves. Let's go back.